I got the.
All right.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying you didn't. I just don't have an updated list. Well, I'll find a place for them. Don't you worry. Oh, I just found them.
Out in the pasture?
We're good. They're in the west. They're over in the west.
Where all the birds poop.
Go on.
You know what? When we were on the little, I was like, how the fuck is this so much poop, man? And they all flew out from inside that little area, man.
Right?
Here's Greg's.
Greg, what's up, brother?
The 4D recovery thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go get my sweatshirt.
represent whatever you want.
Doing the gunny sack race again?
No, but we did the gunny sack slide.
Right?
Yeah, we've already.
Hi there. Hi
Hello.
there.
And we did
Hi there. Ho there. Okay, I got you guys. You guys are checked in the West Manor with these lovely people over here. When you go for that, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. If you're gonna drive, you're gonna go back around.
She said around this way.
Yeah, you can go around this way or that way. Either way.
Either way.
But I'm gonna ask you to do a survey first because we're doing those at the beginning this year, so we get them.
And then we're doing a camp out specific one that's only 5 questions on the next.
So when you give me back that, you get a T-shirt. See how this works? You do the survey, you get a T-shirt.
Yep.
Yeah, you do the word, you get
I'll
the
take that
result.
from you,
Mr.
and I'll
Ray
take
Martin.
that pin. And then here's your shirt and your thing. The things remember is 6 o'clock is dinner, and that's gonna be right there, right across from us is that a chow house.
With the rope all around?
And then you are, sir, in men's cabin 2. It is the second cabin, so Yam Hill 10. The first, if you're looking straight
I
at
actually
it
get
from here,
distracted all the
there's a
time.
door on the right.
Really bad.
That's the cabin.
Really bad. Really bad.
But it has 2, right?
Yeah, there's 3 doors on it, but you're going to
Registration table
the
2025,
door
DDA.
without
And you do that with such finesse.
What, the DDA?
Everything, man, everything. Wow! Singing, talent show,
Goodness gracious.
checking people in,
Checking
showing
here.
this thing looking good.
Thank you. Here you go,
Even,
Matt.
even schooling somebody on some
Susan,
karaoke.
right? Yep. Okay.
Well, I don't school anybody on karaoke. We all sing together when it comes to karaoke.
And I'm assuming you filled out your releases
When it comes to
already?
karaoke, we all sing together.
Okay, let
you
me
I
get
didn't
know?
have the ability to print.
That's fine. I just.
Hey, Nas, is that how you pronounce that? Nasim, peace? Oh, I love that. That's cool. So we're here at our DDA Campout registration. For those of you who do not know what DDA is, it's Dual Diagnosis Anonymous. That means that we deal with our addiction issues as well as our mental health issues. I'm here with Bree right here. We're
It's
at
the
the
best.
registration table. Everyone is checking in here. And
And I'm
people
trying to
are,
memorize my comedy for tomorrow night.
oh yeah, she's gonna be doing the comedy show, yeah. And cool, thank you. And so as people kind of show up, more people are showing up. I get a little bit more wired, as they call it. I'm a very what's it called? I got the ADHD stuff going on, so it's like I bounce off the walls as more people show up, which is pretty cool. I always like that.
Very exciting. Very exciting. Very exciting. And Bree's just like, I don't know where you're supposed to sleep. I'll find
Yeah,
you a place."
Bree has a computer-like mind. She has really organizational mind. I'm not organizational at all. Bryan's here. He's
Hey, what's going on?
we're just kind of chilling, talking about DDA, bro. Like, join the combo. You know what I mean? Anybody here that's in recovery, you know, like, you're our brothers and sisters. You know, like that's what we're all about is recovering out loud. That's what we do. DDA. Hey, what's up? You thirsty?
Watching families come back together.
You ha-
And if
where's
you
your
guys
mom at?
haven't checked it out, I would definitely appreciate you guys subscribing
She's outside?
to my channel.
That would be
Did I
It's,
just miss it?
I don't know
As I
what you have
grow
to
it,
drink.
to help the
Go
community.
find grandma and mom.
This is my first one, so it's okay here.
oh, thank you. That is awesome. I really appreciate it. You're helping
Hey,
grow this
cool,
community.
dude.
And I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of really cool new content ideas. Patrick's going to be involved in some of this too. We're going to be doing a pretty cool video.
I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. This is kind of fun. I've never done this before, so this is like a new experience for me. I love it.
Yeah, but
You know?
you know we're here volunteering for DDA is everybody's starting to trickle in for the camp out for this
Oh
weekend.
my gosh, I'm just really into spreading recovery as far and wide as I possibly can. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, because here's the thing, right?
That'd be awesome.
You get into recovery and you start living a certain way, and it's like, man, life is so much better than it used to be. And it's just like, how can I, just by living my life, show that to what other people what recovery can be about, you know, and how rocking and enjoyable and like how loving it is, you know. It's just, it's a wonderful thing. So
It's a wonderful
And if
thing.
you
this is my
guys
family
have,
right here. It's my
if
family.
you have interest in learning more about actually what the Sober Sailor mission is, the sobersailor.org, I just launched the website, and it's got my mission of what my goal is to selfishly help me stay sober is to help others. So please check it out.
Yeah, he's a selfish guy because he's doing this all the time, and I love that. I always check it in. I'm like, dude, I love what you're doing because man, you should have seen this guy.
Thank
He
you.
was real bad.
See, that's the spirit.
Yeah, that's
Thank
the
you.
spirit.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
Zay.
it.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate it. Like I said, subscribing to the channel and getting the word out there. That makes, you know, I put a lot of effort in as I'm learning to edit and produce better content for you guys and share what it's really like with mental health, family, trying to grow and be a better person and deal with addiction and real life struggles.
All right, perfect though.
Yeah, because we're not just talking about addiction here, which we're also talking about mental health. Like people, I feel like the word recovery gets thrown into a basket where it's like, oh, you know, you must be a drug addict or whatever, and this is your thing. It's like, no, man, like we got mental health stuff going on too. We got like life stuff. Like we recover from life, you know. How many subscribers do you have? Because Nassim wants to help.
Right now, today I had 151. You know, I've had the channel about 2 months, but I would love to help. I'd really appreciate it. I'm working, and these are the shirts that we've got. I've got the merches out to help the channel grow and help me produce better content, and also 80% or no 10% of the proceeds for the merch goes directly back into the community with a video that's going to be followed up monthly as I grow the channel and we get donations. So I am held accountable for where your guys' money is going to help Columbia County and Multnomah County and actually help recovery community.
I like what Zay just said about mental health being the root, and you seek distraction from the thoughts and weaknesses.
That's
Yeah,
100%. And dual diagnosis.
I knew what you meant, Zay.
Yeah. And
Although mental health.
Dual Diagnosis Anonymous is 12 steps plus 5, so it's mental health with addiction.
Yeah.
And I thank you guys for subscribing and checking out my channel. Like I said, and if you want to know about the mission, it's thesobersailor.org. I definitely, let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, let him know. I'm kind of curious to find out too. It's not my channel, but you know, I feel like I'm very invested in this emotionally, as Bryan here is my brother.
I'm saying we have one hell of an amazing.
That right there in the
family.
background is Dakota.
Yep.
Am I allowed to like call people out?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't mind, do you?
With my aura.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
the community on YouTube is much more tight-knit.
Mike's here, Greg's here.
We're just we have it pointed this way because we're trying to be respectful of anybody who doesn't want to be on camera, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't ask me.
Yeah, Bree.
They didn't even give me an option.
No,
they just
we
sort
didn't.
of
Absolutely.
started. Like
Bree everything just works around what she's doing anyway. So we're just here. This is Bree's world. We're just operating.
That's
in it.
right.
Breathing world, not just breathing in it.
Yeah, we're just operating at a very low level, by the way, in
Dimension
it.
shift is about ready to happen.
Hey, what would you
Right?
do? Hey, here's a question for you. What would you do if you won $1 million?
I'd buy a really cool sailboat and I'd be out. But I do recovery around the world.
Really?
So,
Like that guy who found he had cancer.
so for me,
Oh, thanks for the hug, bud. You're the
250
best, bud.
I
You're the best.
I would take $250,000 and I would end up buying what I want to live the life I want, which would be spendable money. The rest of it would all go into an investment, either properties or something along those lines. So my family and my kids and everybody else, so there's a legacy that's left. So they don't have to go through the struggles I did. What about you, Patrick? What would you do?
You know, I never even considered that. I know that
We have to play to win, and I don't play, but you know.
Yeah, if I won $1 million, I don't know. I mean, I would like to. I feel like the state of
Register or
Oregon
here
in
now?
general has
Okay.
like a very doesn't really have very many accesses to like services and stuff. You know, like we need more housing for people that are that are struggling with addiction, trying to get into recovery. Like I work in the field, right? So a lot of my stuff and a lot of my concerns, a lot of things that I kind of work with
13,
on a daily
14?
basis are like basic needs, things that. So I mean, anything that I could possibly do to like help legislation in that direction, or even if I just had like my own private fund to like throw at this kind of things, like we need more sober living housing because it's like sober living housing is so amazing,
And
so it's like
yeah, no, he's right. No, yeah, I cut him off because I do that with my ADHD, and it's incredibly rude. So don't do that. But I work on that every day. Like this is the first fundraiser I just started that's sailing for sobriety. But
These are
as
my
I have
retired
always been a big
sandals.
thinker, and I know
I got these at the
all of my
PX
friends and my sponsor
Coast Guard exchange.
work
Is that
in mental health and addiction community, and we don't have the things that we're probably not going to get. There's not the money there. So if something that I started
I
can
got
turn
there
into a
early.
small fundraiser to help
Yeah,
save a life
I
most
talked to the
likely,
guy for a while.
and we
He
can
looked me up.
grow it
Okay,
to
I'm gonna
raise
go.
enough money
Be
to
back in a minute.
Had the room
help
set
find
up
sober
like
living and turn
speakers.
this into
He
a
was right by-
life-changing mission, and that is my
It
goal.
was at Kerbopolis.
and Nasim, we're from Columbia County, Oregon, which is just north of
He was
Portland,
right over there.
along Highway 30, along the Columbia River.
Yeah.
Portland,
And
North
you're right,
Columbia
you
River,
ran
there's like a
out-
little
yeah,
bit of
that
a,
was
you know, if you look on your
weird sizes,
average
but I
map
got
of
like-
Oregon, there's like a little, what do they call it, a little panhandle nub thingy
Yeah.
in the northwest corner, and that's where we're from. We're from, you know, that's where we're at. That's where we recover out loud.
And you know, subscribing and sharing the channel is one way to support
boy.
it. There's a ton of. I'm a graphic designer, so there are a lot of really cool designs and things I've been uploading that also will directly help the community. If you guys want to rock the merch,
Did you see this?
Yeah, so this.
hey,
what-
welcome
that-
everybody.
the
Thank you
pet
for
thing
coming in. I
is,
appreciate it. And keep the questions coming in. We'll answer.
Yeah, or just if you have anything you want to talk about, like we're listen, like this is my life now, right? Like I was a pretty low bottom addict. I was a meth addict, you know, for most of my adult life, and I got clean a couple years ago. And now this is like, you know, people are like, oh, I don't want to just spend all my time going to these meetings and this and that. It's like, man, this is my community now. Like I need these people to stay alive. You know, like this guy right here saves my life all the time. I'd watch his videos and I'm just like, yeah, like that's my brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how like we show love to one another. We support one another. We help each other in our day to day, like just in our day to day lives in recovery. Like recovery is not just something where it's like, oh, I'm gonna stop using drugs and then that's it. It's like, no, dude, this is like a lifestyle. This is like how we live now, you know, and it's fulfilling. Anybody who's like
Zip line.
into, you know, maybe they haven't gotten into recovery or they're like, you know, thinking and they just think like, oh, it's like some kind of life sentence or whatever, you know, it's just like, no, dude, this is a way of life that I am so blessed to live now. So it's really cool.
10 p.m.
really
quiet time.
Yep, you gotta buy by the rules, cause they got microphones.
So that's where we're at right now.
And you'll be put on TikTok.
You don't have
No,
to
we're
go
on
to bed,
YouTube.
but you don't.
YouTube.
Talk. Tick tock. Tick tock.
Ooh, I need breakfast.
I'm too old for that shit, bro.
Well, this is going on
Oh,
the
but then we
YouTube
got
channel.
free time from 9 to noon.
So you.
Two.
No, it's good. Now this
You,
this ends
Tubby.
up- people can view this one. As long as everybody's cool with it, and if I need to add stuff out, I
Hey,
will.
I am so not cool with it. I am cold as freeze with it.
He's cold as freeze. with it.
Cold as
We got a
freeze.
bonfire on the beach with a meeting, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bonfire meeting tonight.
You get
What is that
to
tonight or
share
tomorrow
the
night?
love.
Tomorrow night, well, whatever. Well, I got
What's
tonight.
the group farewell? Where do we meet?
We're gonna sing that song from The Sound of Music where it's like, so long, farewell, Avita and good night. I hate to go and leave this pretty side. Dun, 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 dun,
I don't think
dun,
so.
dun.
I don't think so.
Doyle just kills my vibe. Doyle knows how to just kill my vibe every time.
Welcome, everybody.
Anybody who loves The Sound of Music and knew what that reference was, I want to give a shout out to you. Sound of Music is a gangster ass flick. 1965, Julie Andrews.
Come on, people get up. Nobody wants to fucking get up.
I love musicals. That's part of my recovery.
And if you guys would like to drop any questions below, we'll do our best to answer them. If you guys are struggling, you got something you want to say to some strangers that might have been where you've been, go for it.
Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, man, I'm just, we're just living life. Oh, yeah, Rhett checking here. We're checking in
And like I
here.
said, I appreciate if you guys if you're in here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, that would really help me out.
Talent will be there, but it'll be a show.
They'll be
I've
the
got a
ones
mission,
that
like I said.
thumbs out of themselves.
If you're on this thing and you want to talk about recovery, let's talk about recovery. I'm down to just talk about
Or
recovery.
mental health.
We're in mental health recovery, addiction recovery, any kind of recovery. I feel like recovery is a way of life. It's not. People like go, oh, you're in recovery. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't mean that you're a drug addict, right? I mean, I'm in recovery means I'm just trying to live my best life and do whatever I can in the moment to accomplish that. So that's what recovery to me is. Everyone's got their own definition of what recovery is. I'll tell you that.
Fellowship.
No one's wrong.
And just in case you
just,
have
where are
anything
you,
else,
you
the
know?
director
You know,
cabin's
and
right
then
behind
aside
here.
from that
Would
is, even
love
if
your
you're not
feedback
dealing
at
with
all
addiction,
hours,
which
like
there's
2
going
a.m.
to
is
be
good.
people out there, mental health is also something that needs to be, you need to be able to talk about it, even if you don't have the addiction side.
And I'm right above.
You know,
Yeah.
suicidal thoughts, or you have kids that are cutting, or you have a lot of issues, we're dealing with a lot of the same things. So even if you don't have an addiction and you're dealing with mental health, I'm manic depressive, I'm bipolar, and an addict. That's dual diagnosis. But I'm building the safe place for that.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's Camp Wainima and
Camp Wainima.
Pacific City on the Oregon coast.
Yeah. We're like, I think, what is it, a 45-foot walk from the beach right there? 45 feet. It's like I can see the ocean over that little hill right there.
I'm saying
Pretty cool.
This is all free for people in recovery. So Dual Diagnosis Anonymous throws a yearly camp out and brings in Columbia County and all the other counties, a couple counties.
Tillamook, Clatsop, and Columbia.
Yep.
So it's like
There's people
the,
from all over.
People from all.
but there's people from all over too. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, we got people from Marion County. We got people from like Multnomah County. What's up? Washington County. Yep. So
And
people
then,
are just filtering in little by little.
Yeah. And I worked really hard on. I did just like I said the website. I just launched it. I've been working really hard on that. And kind of going after that fundraiser that I just launched on GoFundMe, Sailing for
So you guys
Sobriety.
are,
In number two, I was
so
told.
you're, well, yes, is that the number on it? It doesn't say.
So I think the cabin number is 13.
Okay.
But it's,
I
But I'm
actually,
sure
this was a zit,
the middle
and I
door.
cut
The
myself
middle
shaving
door,
it because I
and
didn't realize it was a
It's the
zit, and
one
then I had to go shave.
that
And I was
only
like,
has
oh.
one bed.
So now
Hey,
it's
what's
just
going on?
One bed, and
You
the
guys
other
got any
has a
questions?
bed and a bunk.
Let me
Or
know.
a bed and a
Let me know
bunk.
what's going on.
Since we can't put anything,
You
but
got one bed? I
we're
swear.
here checking people on the DDA Campout.
Yeah, we're not doing any of the fun stuff yet because this is only the registration day, which is
Like I said, don't forget. So if you guys follow and subscribe, so we are doing podcast. Going to be one of the first episodes here. I will have 2 to 3 new episodes coming out over the next couple weeks of the
yeah,
camp
because
out,
the one with the 2 beds.
real life
so
recovery,
they have one, and
just
then there's one that.
sailing, and my dreams and what brought me here. A whole bunch of cool stuff. How many? We're supposed to have 70 people,
Next year I'm.
is what it sounds like. We'll see. You know,
we'll see who all shows.
Yeah, we'll see who all
but
shows
it's
up.
supposed to be like around 70.
I'm saying we're
Ridiculous.
we're the welcome committee.
The welcome committee.
We love you, Doyle.
I mean, think so far
I'm
we've
like,
done
you
okay.
can't get more out loud recovery than what we're doing right now.
Recovery out
Oh,
loud.
so great, so great.
Oh, where are we putting it?
I know, right? Where are we hiding the cup? The Doyle. I think it's just put
Oh,
it in the cooler.
shit, above the
Stick it in the
TV.
cooler.
So the story with Doyle's cup is he lost it
No, put it in the
earlier,
cooler.
and it turned out that we looked everywhere for it, and it turned out to be in his room. It's like, okay. So now we're gonna lose this cup for him again, and this time. Wait, when did you guys start this company? Hey, Brian, I don't know anything about all that because I'm just here talking.
When did we start Sober Sailor?
Yeah, when did you start?
I started Sober Sailor 3 months ago.
He started Sober Sailor 3 months ago.
And I now have.
I love your questions, by the way. That's wonderful. Thank you for being
Well, it took me 3 years
engaged.
to get that.
Because it kind of like helps us pass the time.
Well, I'm saying it's just my personal brand. I live on a sailboat and I sail all over the Pacific Northwest, and I've been sailing for like 10 years. I've sailed over 10,000 nautical miles. So that's why it is the Sober Sailor, because
He's a sailor and he's sober.
my fiance here, and our 2 children. Well, we have 4, but
When are you guys getting married?
sooner than later. We're not going to.
There's no date set, but that's okay.
Yeah, no comment.
Well, there's reasons.
Oh, well, there's
Did you
reasons.
check out the,
I'm like, whoa,
the website?
sore-
I would love to hear
sore
what you,
subject.
what you think of the website, because
We're putting it all out there on the Sober Sailor today.
I'm super critical of my own work. Nice. We probably will too.
Not,
Our boat.
or on a beach.
Yeah, on a beach.
Should we
Or a
stop it
dinghy.
for right
We
now?
could get married in a
Yeah.
dinghy.
Because there's no
Alright,
one.
guys.
Oh, never mind. Someone just.
They'll keep coming back in. But
Okay.
like I said, I really appreciate anybody that did head over the channel and subscribe, because I worked really hard, and I know you got to beat the algorithm, but it keeps me sober the more engagement I have, and I'm doing this for a purpose.
I don't even know what that means to beat the algorithm. See, I'm so out of touch with all this, but he's teaching me a little bit at a time. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time, a little bit at a time, this and that.
But one of the best things is I've gotten more reach. The comments I've gotten from you guys that have inspired me, that I never really expected to get from random strangers when you're struggling and you come into a community, and I have a way of inspiring you, that's made a huge difference in my own personal recovery. And we were talking about earlier, the difference he sees in me as he's seen me struggle through my recovery is much different. I finally listened to
Yeah,
others
true.
a little bit more, quit lying to myself.
He's telling the truth right now.
Yeah.
That's what you can tell he's being honest. When he gets real, man, this guy gets real.
Just let you know, this is not the actual
We gotta
me.
go up front to
I'm on my
find out
mom's
about
phone, and my
hatchet
actual
or
name is
something for
Benita.
wood to make a small campfire.
Oh. My actual name is Benita. I help people
for those
around here,
types
my
of things,
friends,
I'm
family,
conscious
everyone,
we
including
bring
you.
full sheet of
Yeah.
on that.
Cool, man.
Yeah. She's.
All right.
Well, right. Yeah. So Nicola's late. Officially. I mean, raise your hand if that comes as a huge surprise.
Right.
Right? No one's raising their hands, by the way.
Nicole, we still do love you if you're gonna watch this, and there's
Yeah.
a chance you actually may watch this. We love you, but you are late. I'm saying we can't deny that fact. But I know you had to get your breaks done. Doesn't mean we don't love you. It's progress, not perfection.
Progress, not perfection.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take a break. I have to tinkle again, but we'll be back in about 45 minutes to an hour. People are gonna show up. I really appreciate everybody that stopped in. Love you guys. We'll be back later.